2.
I am from Boston, originally born and raised. I started playing classical music and then met Mike Block and started going to his string camp in Vero Beach, Florida. He has advised me on a lot of my musical journey and my path into Berklee and beyond. I studied with Jeremy Harmon, who's currently a cello faculty for 4 years in high school, and then currently study with Eugene Friesen. But basically through Mike Block, I decided that Berklee was the best college for me and have been here for 2 years now and really love it.
I actually had a very similar experience, albeit different beginnings. I grew up in Washington, D.C., and I exclusively did classical music maybe until I was 12 or 13 when I started playing electric bass in jazz band. And then that really got me into improvisation, and I realized that I knew the cello way better than bass, so I decided to pursue improvisation on that. And someone else, one of my current teachers at the time, also referred me to Mike Block, so I ended up going to the same camp. And one thing led to another, and now I am here.
I love the variety and the openness people have to different styles and to different pursuits within music. So myself, I play a lot of like alternative folk and pop music where I sing and play with a looping pedal. And I like Eugene Friesen, though he does not play often with a looping pedal, also like has that knowledge and background, and nowhere else would I at all find a teacher who was A, like down with that, and B, could do it and actually help me with it. And that mixed just with how much incredible real jazz on strings there is in this program is really amazing. Not a abstraction of jazz for a different instrument that you can kind of fake onto a string instrument, onto a cello for me, but real jazz cello or music for the instrument that I think is really incredible and very unique.
Yeah. Well, I definitely tried to, now that I'm here, I try to think about being more of a broader musician through the lens of a cello. And you can also focus on the cello aspects, but I think just the variety of what you're exposed to and the genres and the just different ensembles that you're just stuck into and you have to adapt kind of forces you to think more like a broader collaborator, and you just happen to play the cello. But it's cool having other cellists that are doing it as well, so that you can bounce off ideas from them and take inspiration. Controversial music opinion. I think jazz is a universal language, and we should not gatekeep that to certain instruments that have historical context, or I'm going to reword that have a history. And yeah, I think we should all be very inviting and kind of try to dissolve the gatekeepy culture that seems to go right along with it. So, yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Snaps, Chris.
Snaps.
Can I say one?
Yeah.
This was from Mike Block. This was coming into Berklee. He said, Berklee is incredible in that it has amazing, incredible, endless opportunities. And Berklee is also very hard because it has incredible, amazing, endless opportunities. You need to focus on certain things that you find you love and really focus on them, and don't spread yourself too thin. Take in everything that you can and would like to learn, but also don't fragment yourself too much, because you won't get as much as you can out of what you want and what you actually need.
I take a lot of inspiration from two very drastically different circles of music, but I will start with the more linear connection. I take a lot of inspiration from jazz horn players, like Sonny Rollins, Campbell Adderley, and I really like I like transcribing horn players because they have just such freedom. I think, I don't know. I also transcribe string players like Zach Brock, John Ponte, but on the other kind of circle, I listen to a lot of EDM and electronic music and dubstep, and I really like listening to the musical decisions they make in their productions, because I think they can be equally informative in other areas, and really just everyone, just kind of contributes to the idea that everyone is trying to achieve, as total musical, expression as they can, and be able to say the things they want to say without barrier.
I would say I really love Brian Eno, and he makes incredible ambient music. I love the poetry of Nick Cave and how he writes and really creates like pads underneath him that aid his own writing. And another cellist would be Zoe Keating, that I really love. I do a lot of looping cello and singing and playing, as I said. So, can I say this in the interview? I did last year. Last year at this time, through the Berklee CTC, I rented out all of this equipment and did a cover of a 45-minute song where I sang and played for 45 minutes in a single unedited take in the CTC DJ room with a looping pedal, guitar, bass, cello, and yeah, check it out. It's on my YouTube. Very plug. Love the CTC. CTC is so good. Oh my god, it's so amazing what they got. It's crazy, right? Come. It's really fun and challenging, though welcoming. I haven't received, like, I'm very grateful to get in here, and I know not everyone gets in here, but it wasn't like this is moving heaven and earth to do. Like, they want you to come and they want you to learn, and like if you come in with a attitude of learning and collaboration and meeting new people and opening your mind to new concepts, especially as a string player. There are so many string players that I know who are incredible musicians that came in without a lick of jazz knowledge, of looping, of any of this stuff that we had the wonderful opportunity of doing before Berklee, but coming in and learning it now is so valuable and incredible, and will set you on a life path that I think no other university can possibly give. So come, it's really fun and beautiful. So
I would say one last thing is, like, on the contrast, I think don't be afraid to let yourself be broken down a little bit, because I think everyone comes here with varying degrees of knowledge in these really diverse fields, and you're gonna be able to learn from all of your peers just as equally as the faculty and everything. So be open and receptive, and just keep trying to be a better version of yourself.
Follow me at Keefer Official, Keefer Official. I'm playing a solo show in Soho, Soho, New York, this Saturday, where I do a whole original set, singing, playing, looping, a lot of cool stuff. I have a single called Doubt that I will play at my show, but that's coming out in April. Don't tell anyone. But it'll come out then, and I'm releasing an album soon of solo music where I sing and play, and it's all original and all recorded, produced, and written by me in Berklee. So check that out and give me a follow.
Okay, you guys can find me at jazz.cello, and I, as far as upcoming shows, I'm getting ready to announce a big one. I have a trio that is named but will be unannounced as of right now, and we will be going on tour in May. So just be on the lookout for that. I don't know.
Yeah.